It's time to see what both fighters have in store for us today.
Ready? Then show me.
No mercy for you.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Goes for the throw. No go for the throw. What's the play here? Difficult situation for a throw. Player one has used up all of their drive gauge. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Player one needs to deal with this burnout. Grabs him. Taking stock. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Goes for the super art? At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Both fighters planning something? Serenity Stream? They need to rely on their instincts here. Both fighters are weighing their options and threads it cleanly. Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round two. Fight.
Immediate jump in. Are we going to see some fireworks? Burnout activates. The super doesn't hit. Player two will look to apply pressure here. Spikes. Player one, a super art. Looking to impress with this super. Backs away. Not about that BFF life right now. Medium kick hits. Genius read. Both fighters are sent the bar on a precaution. Player one will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Parry. Oh, plot twist. Breaks it off. Tries to act quickly, but whiffs the attack. Whiffs. What a finish. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Round one.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Backs away. Not about that BFF life right now. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Throws them to negate the block. What's the play here? Well-timed corner switch. We've reached the midway point of the round, and both fighters are at about even life. Player one is going to have a hard time. Matt goes for the super art. Heats it up with a combo into super. Player two turned this right around with that. Will this super art connect? Player one has completely used all of their drive game, but they still have enough life left to take the round if they play smart. KO! Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round two. Fight.
Quick spin knuckle. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? A super art? Big super art hit. It's on. Just goes for it at this range. Can they keep on? The life remaining tells us we're halfway through this match. Not much life left, but their drive usage may save Kazatsu. All the throw connects. Knockdown and getting up close and personal. Closes it out. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Special online. Casual match. Comes a new challenger.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Come on, get ready.
I'm not gonna lose.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Shows the overhead. They're not going to allow any jump-ins. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Some with the projectile. Life loop with a super art connect. All right, what's coming up next? Player 2 injury. KO. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Opposite kick base to start. This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. Peppers them with the lightning kicks. Jumps, grabs and throws them away. Going in. Player 1 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Jumps in. Both fighters delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Player 2 uses their drive gauge. Note threads it cleanly. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Goes with the projectile for the opening shot. Whips the throw. Goes for the surprise rush in. Player 1 with the life lead. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. KO. Player 1 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Will that drive impact get punished? Gets the jump in. Hits them with a stop and block. Peppers them with it's a good spot to use the super. Player 1 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. There's a spark rising tackle. Player 2 got him up against the wall, and the stun is there. Okay, here we go. Impact counter! What a sick counter! It's like they knew exactly what was going to happen. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that burnout. We're finally ready to begin this long-awaited fight. Our players look primed and ready. Player 1 chases them down. Beautiful setup with that attack. Checks with a super art connect. Ooh, wants to hit it big here with a super art. Player 2 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few player burnout. KO. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Hits them with a stop and pop. Got some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Grabs them. Jumps. Scrapping it. Just goes for it at this range. Player 1 is working with a better game. Good heads-up decision opting for the drive impact. How can they steal this win and so the brushes that off and keeps going? And eats it. Oh, block twist, bud. Hazatsu! Flatline zone. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent hits them with a stop and pop. Gets the knockdown, and now stands firm and blocks the drive-in. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Player 1 in that dangerous burnout state. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover, or are they in trouble here? Answers with a rising tackle. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Takes a big gamble and rips out a lost KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. The jump-in is denied. Goes for the aerial Kitosho. Jumps up. They block the overhead, and Player 1 will want to take advantage of their meter lead while they have it. That combo did decent damage. Jump. Going in. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. How can they steal this win in such a precarious... Ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? Baits out the attack and gets the punish. In there! Player 1 took no time to finish that fight. Are these two gonna fight forever? Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. What's the play here? Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? I can't keep track of these corner switches. Takes a trip. KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Raises with power win. Hits them with a stopping block. Fires a power win. That's a counter. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Going in. Risky up-close scrap still going. The dome. Life leak. Were they baiting them into that? Lightning kicks. Oh, flatline zone. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run. Parries the attack. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Starts with a jump in. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Alright, what KO? Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Fight. Opts to create space to start. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, Howard adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. How's this round going to develop? Uses the target combo as a filler. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Big opportunity now in his corner. In there! That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances.
Fighting ground. One-on-one.
Next up, stage selection. It's time to select the fighters.
Gotta make my own highlights. It's time to
Make way for the ninja star.
show 'em what I got, 'cause you know it is my time. Brought till I fall, boy. Give it my all, boy. Got me feeling like I can fight them all, boy. The time has come, the bell is rung. No weekends here.
Now that our fighters have chosen their characters, it's time to go.
When it's all said and done, they gon' call me a legend. I love to break bread, but I'd rather break records.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Tries to throw, but doesn't connect. Gets a chance at that jump in. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. Taking stock. Timely side switch there, which will let him go on the attack. They block the overhead and takes a trip. Player 2 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. The jump in catches them. Throws them. What's next? Knockdown. Overhead neck KO. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Brings out a bomb. It's cute and makes people unhinged. Going on the offensive, player 2 has the life lead. Can they use it? They're backed up into the corner. Slides and goes for the legs. Big throws. There's a change of sides. Changing up the beat with the hidden variable. Smart play with the throw. Knockdown and... Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. Ooh, what a smart throw! Low heavy, but no go! Player 1, look, they're going for the super art. Takes in the throw. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Final round. Fight.
Protect your neck! It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. Jump! Goes out of sight! Both fighters planning something? More fuel to the fire! Hook them up! Tricky hidden variable! All the throws connect! Player 1 with the rhythm owning that space! Okay, here we go! Finds the target! What now? Player 1 is in a very good spot here! Protect your neck! Just what they were after! Player 1 is a force to be reckoned with! They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Jumps up. Grabs him. Sees the overhead coming and blocks it. There's a corner switch. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Tons of drive and health to work with. It goes for the super art. Starting something with the super. Knockdown. Hits with the overhead. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important here. Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. All right, what's coming up next? Jump! This is a critical point of the round where they just need to go, and the throw ends the round. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Fight.
Super art out of nowhere comes crashing down on them with the Bushin beats. How's this round going to develop? Player 1 chases them down. Gets the back throw to turn things around. Super clutch corner stick. Hits them with a vagabond edge. What'll happen here? Oh, looking to ramp up the voltage here. Smart play with the throw. Takes the bomb off to shake them up. Player 2 sneaks in the throw. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Round 1.
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Hidden variable? What a clutch side kicks there. Now they need to capitalize on this chance. Goes for an overhead. Anticipates the overhead. Player one has the life advantage. Gets the jump in. Shows the overhead. Overhead. Okay, they trade hits. At this range, Maniac goes for the super art. Both sides backing off to form their game plan. They're barely hanging in there. Will this super art connect? The super art finds its mark. Takes a trip. Player one, the big play does it. Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round two. Fight.
Brings out a bomb. It's cute and makes people unhinged. Well-timed corner switch. Lands the forward throw. The corner pressure continues. Still slugging it out at this range. Both fighters planning something? They return to center stage. Just goes for it at this range. Not much life left, but their drive usage, a back throw for damage and vital positioning. Real goes out of sight. Changing up the beat with the hidden variable. Scrambling here to a shout of earth, cranking it up. KO! Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Back to the character select screen. Must have something planned.
But life's been trying me, I learned all my lessons. I realize I gotta count on my blessings. I'm working hard every day to be a better man. If practice makes perfect, then I'm already
both sides ready to roll, and we're getting into the match.
You're in for a show. Destined for greatness, so you know that I'm ready. I'm ready for a fight when it's on its own. I'm charging like a bull when it's on its own.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
Poison's on the menu.
Hope you'll put up a fight. Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Tries to bait him with the projectile. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Player one needs to deal with this burnout. We've reached the midway point of the round, and both fighters are at about even life. Player one doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Porter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Goes for the super art? Spends the gauge to get some crispy damage with the Psycho Storm. Player one has depleted their drive gauge, but they are still within range. KO. Player two on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round two. Fight.
Controls the distance with a smart kill rush back. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Nightshade Pulse comes out to play. Still scrapping for control of the space. Knockdown and fires off a Nightshade Pulse. Just goes for it at this range. The super doesn't hit. Can they claw their way back and give themselves a chance to win? Both of our combatants anti-air in the front. Player two will look all the throw connects. Going in, player two uses the gauge for a super art. The knock-up into the cover barrage with deadly implications. Doesn't take the throw. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Final round. Fight.
You're mine! Nightshade Pulse! Gets the connects with the throw! Chill rush! Players a super art, spends the gauge to get some crispy damage with a Psycho Storm! Brushes that off and keeps going! Oh, here we go! Crowns them from above! Deadly implications hit, and now their health is slipping away! What now? Sets up with the jump in! Ooh, what a smart throw! Great job in escaping that. Nothing stops this train! Throws them! Both sides getting ready! Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Wraps it up with a throw! I've seen a lot of fights in my day, but nothing even comes close to this one. We are going back to the character select screen. Looks like they noticed something not in their favor.
But life's been trying me, I learned all my lessons. I realize I gotta kill no more
I'm
blessings.
game if you are.
Hard every day to be a better man. In practice, make perfect, then I'm already
These two fighters are looking more than ready to lock horns.
destined for greatness. When it's all said and done, they gon' call me a legend. I love to break bread, but I'd rather break records.
HP maxed, side quests done, and the skill tree's fully unlocked.
Nowhere to
Let's get it on.
Time to erase you.
Round one. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Puts one in the pocket. Goes for the throw. Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match gonna go? They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? This is a real back and forth match. They definitely know what the other eats it up with a combo into super. Perfect time to spend the meter. Gets a crucial back throw. Knockdown. Gets out of there with a backdash. On Gensatsu. Going in. Solid trigger on the Toxic Blossom to pile on the damage. Both of them are low on health and goes for it and puts them down with the impact. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round two. Fight.
Fires off a Nightshade Pulse.
Here we go.
In with Snake Step. Player one can build off this lead. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? This caught Super Art. Deadly Implication finds the mark. Now they can start the pressure while the opponent is poisoned. Solid trigger on the Toxic Blossom to pile on the damage. Player two is barely hanging, experiencing burnout. In there! Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Round one.
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done. Fires off a Nightshade Pulse. Decides to buff up while they can. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. If they can't escape this rock-solid corner pressure, this round is over. Player one is going to have a hard time managing their drive. Throws them to negate the block. All right, what's coming up next? With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their driving. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Opts for the throw to close it out. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round two. Fight.
Nightshade Pulse comes out to play. With the throw. On Gensatsu. Still slugging it out at this range. Goes for the Super Art. Player uses the gauge for a Super Art. Goes for the Sakai Kurazan. Vintage Jury. Now, can they finish the job? Backs away. Not about that BFF life right now. Going in. Big throws. The life remaining tells us we're halfway through this match. Gotta be careful not to drop them hard. Player one is barely hanging in there, but can still punish counter on the action. Amazing! Hits the drive. Snaps back and hits hard with a Tenkan in. Raw Super Art incoming. What were they thinking? What now? Burn out, but they may have a plan here. Excellent read. Flatline game. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us.
Round one.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run. Jumps up.
Here we go.
Puts one in the pocket. Whips the throw. uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Overhead. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Player 2, a throw to tie the bow. They were stuck in the corner. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Fight!
This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. Dives in with cool face. Risky up-close scrap still going. There's a change of sides. In with snake step. Both fighters planning something? Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Just goes for it at this range. Goes for the Sakai Fuhazan. Vintage jury. Ooh, what a smart throw. Player 2, oh, putting the cherry on top. That's not gonna hit. What were they thinking? What'll happen here? Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Raw super hard incoming. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. Player 2, flipping the script with a turnaround super. Breaks through with the throw. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Final round! Fight!
Nice save hold. Who's going to steal this? Will this super art do anything? Burns a bar to unleash the storm. Sakai Fuhazan. The throw doesn't connect. Off for the Ankensatsu medium. Oh, yo! Raw super here. Deadly implications hit, and now their health is slipping away. Both fighters need to get some heat overhead. Player 1 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. A wheel closes it out. Woo! I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell him what's good. Back to the character select screen. Seems to be more to settle their nerves than anything else.
Smart choice. All right, I'm ready.
Our fighters have chosen their characters. The battle is just seconds away.
When it's all said and done, they gon' call me a legend. I love to break bread, but I'd rather break records.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Let us begin. Time for a beatdown. Round 1. Fight!
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? The combo's there. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Player 2 is almost dead, but some thrust drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. Yes. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight!
Bare knuckle! Charges forward. Gets a normal hit from the drive impact. They're still good. Creates an opening with a low heavy. Overdrive Hadouken. Player 1 uses the gauge for a super arm. Not much life left, but their drive usage is paying. Oh. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Buy some time to switch up the pace.
Gotta make my own highlights.
The wind's always on my side.
Fight of my life, show 'em what I got, 'cause you know that it's my time. Drop to the ball, boy.
All right. It's my time to shine.
Fight 'em all, boy. Time is coming.
Now that our fighters have chosen their characters, it's time to go.
I'm ready for a fight when it's on, it's on. I'm charging like a bull when it's on, it's on.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
Welcome to the stream.
I am the prize of the Shiranui.
Round 1. Fight!
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Starts with a jump in.
Look at that.
Sky high. Coming in. Sky high.
Goes for the throw. Takes a trip. for a projectile to try and change the pace.
Sky high! Sky high!
Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity.
Sky high!
In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Life lead is open and KO! Player 1 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. It's a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Can they keep on him? Still slugging it out at this range. Lays down a whirlwind. A quick breather. Player 1 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with burnout? Expect the tempo of the match to change. Player 1 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Fires off a whirlwind. Player 1 knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Charges forward. Ryuenmu smokes him. Totsugeki tuna fade. Looking for a chance. Can they create a draw super hard incoming? Amazing! Player 1 can't use any drive boost. Turning flatline zone. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Final round. Fight.
Open, spinning mixer tells you you're not cleared for landing. Breaks it off. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Whirlwind shot. Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. Arabian Cyclone hits the mark. Player 1 with the rhythm, owning that space. Oh, burnout. Did they mean to do that? Can they use their drive to stage a comeback? Both absolutely refusing to give up ground. A real test of nerves here. Player 1 can't use any drive boost. Jamma! Player 1 comes out on top of that fierce battle. Talk about a show. That match had it all. Y'all ain't going anywhere. Sit down so these two are done. A jump? Solid use of Tempest. Looks like it delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Neither of them willing to back off here. Coming through. Very solid corner spin. They're being absolutely relentless with this fireball pressure in the corner.
Oh yeah!
Player 1 chases them down. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. KO! Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Right off the bat, there's no hesitation. They start going on the offensive. Attempts to break the stalemate with the fireball. Dashes forward. Side switch in the corner. Player 2 needs just goes for it at this range. In your face with the SRK. Their life is hanging by a thread. They gotta lean heavily on their KO. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Round 1.
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Big counter. Spends a little drive gauge here to go on the offensive. Goes for the surprise rush in. Clear that neither of them wants to be in the corner. Player 1 chases them down. Forward throw, not letting them out of the corner. The throw misses. Big low reaching head. Will this super art connect? Knockdown. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Takes a trip. What a clutch side switch there. Now they need to cap KO. Player 1 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Checking their reactions with a fireball, lays down a whirlwind. Fireball from very long range. What's next? Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Both fighters may be looking to risk going in with an empty SA gauge so they can fill it quickly. The Big Bang Koshosen comes out. They may be planning to spend their drive gauge here.
Sky high.
No knockdown as the low heavy is blocked. Blocks the impact.
Coming in.
Their spacing is so on point. But who's gonna blink first? Jumps in. Going in. Lighting up the skies with heaven on the line. Critical burnout triggered. Throws a beefy Koshosen. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Getting up close. Just goes for it at this range. Player 1 can't afford mistakes without that drive gauge. Rushes in. They gotta dig down deeply. Now they can use drive. A daring impact to wrap up the round. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Ryu letting it fly from the get-go. Ryuembu going on the offensive. Lighting up the skies with heaven on the line. Retaliate with the OD mixer. Player 1 can't use block, rushes in. Whirlwind. Oh, yo! Raw super here? Totsugeki to the face. They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? A dash? Close range projectile.
Sky high. Coming in.
Jump! Nothing stops this train. Both sides getting ready. There's a drive impact.
Rushing kick.
A jump reads the jump in perfectly. The flame slid and Mine powered up again. Take a seat.
Time to go crazy.
It is over. Player 1 clinches the win. But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called it. We are going back to the character select screen. Looks like they noticed something not in their favor.
I'll show you how I come through. It's my time.
Open those shutters. We're ready to fight. We're in for something special right here, right now.
Ready? Then show me. I am the pride of the Shiranui.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Shows the overhead. Player 2 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. Ends with a projectile. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. Player 1 chases them down. There's a change of sides. They were right to be on guard there. Player 1 needs to deal with brings out the super art. How's it gonna work out for them? Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Gets in a Hazashi. A quick breather. Uses the target combo as a filler. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Peppers them with the lightning kicks. Both fighters planning something? Shuts that down with a parry. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Drive gauge on deck. Are they gonna gun it? Can they create an opportunity for the doesn't set the throw? Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Round 1.
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. The Big Bang Koshosen comes out. Parries the attack and Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Uses a drive parry against the attack. Good anti. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. Player 2 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. Parries to cancel the fireball. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Player 2 chases them down. Overhead. Parries the projectile. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Life lead opens up. Gets the jump in. With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive usage. KO! Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. Backs away. Not about that BFF life right now. Reaches out with a lightning kick. Stops the attack by using a drive parry. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range of super art. Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Throws a beefy Kachose. Hazanshu threw him off with the overhead. They're going for the super art. Float like a butterfly and stinging like a bee with Chohisatsu Shinobi Bachi. Not much life difference. Peppers them with the light. Oh, block twist. Reaches out with the light. What a finish! Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Round 1.
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here? Ryuenbu. Overhead. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. All right. Player 1 in that dangerous burnout state. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover, or are they in trouble here? Anticipate super art activated. Expect something big here. Perfect time to spend the meter. How's this round going to develop? Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. I can't keep track of these corner switches. Player 1 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. This is going on the offensive? Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Tensho kicks! Going in, Player 1 chases them down. Side switch in the corner. They need to rely on their instincts here. The Tensho takes them up. Knockdown and smart use of the invincible in there. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
A parry? Nice parry. From up above, getting that execution with Kagero no Mai. Will that super be the turning point? Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to take. Player 1 is in burnout. Drives off the table. What'll happen here? Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Uses the gauge for a super art. Big super art hit. It's on. Gets in a Hazanshu. Change Hazanshu. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Drops him hard. Are we going to see a comeback here? Back dashes for space. This is going to hurt. Sees the overhead coming. Breaks it. Overhead attack. Closes it out. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Back to the character select screen. Seems to be more to settle their nerves than anything else.
It's time to heat up for the fight of my life. Show 'em what I got, cause you know that it's my time. Brought till I fall, boy. Give it my all.
Oh, cancels that selection. They may be rethinking something.
All right. It's my time to shine.
I've been struggling for years. I'm saying I'm one of a kind.
Our fighters have chosen their characters. The battle is just seconds away.
I'm ready for a fight when it's
2 Two of the biggest lab monsters are about to get it going.
Show me what you have.
No mercy for you.
Round one. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. An aggressive attack. Goes for the surprise rush in. Backs them into the corner. Knockdown.
You're in my
The
way.
throw hits. Now the fun begins.
It's not your
Player
fault.
one can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Takes a trip. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. This is the perfect range to reach out. Burnout activate. Player one is gonna have to wait for that drive gauge. Can they stick it out? Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Knockdown and each hit pay. Oh. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round two. Fight.
Super art out of nowhere. Looking to impress with this super. Player two creates a good corner opportunity. Both fighters are trying not to get trapped in the club. Hits them with a stopping bomb. Charges forward. Player one can't use any drive moves if they're going for the super art. The super doesn't hit. Player plus super art just goes for it at this range. Killer Bee spin catches them standing. Things are heating up. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Player one needs to use the threat of the corner here. Finishes with the throw. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Fight. Round. Fight.
Oh, what makes cannon fight? Their timing was on point there. That perfect parry may lead to something. There's a change of side. Solid anti-air. Avoids getting going on the offensive. They're going for the super art. Oh, the throw connects. Oh, here we go. Scuffle. That throw's gonna take off a chunk of damage. Absolutely relentless. Ooh, what a smart throw. Chases them down. Oh man, this is a scary range. Grabs him. Okay, and eats it. Player one is in a very good spot now. They think this time to butt this out? Perfect damage calculation, no doubt about it. Are you serious? That comeback was unreal. We just saw this fighter play out of their goddamn minds there. Player one clinches the win. But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Wow, that throw did some juicy damage. Charges forward. Throws them to negate the block. Knockdown. Throw whips. Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. They decide to hang back and rethink their game plan. Did this super art connect? Parries the attack. Grabs him. All right, what's coming up next? Player two can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if it heats it up with a combo into super. Player two chases them down. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistake. Burnout! KO. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round two. Fight.
Spin knuckle. Big throws. Misses the charges forward. Breaks the block with a throw. All right, what's coming up next? Jumps. Mine dives in from above. A super art. It's a good spot to use the super. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Knockout and player one is working with a better game. What can they do with it? Overhead. Life lead is there. Absolutely relentless. Going on the offensive? Taking to the face. Carries them all the way to the corner in one go. Cashes out the cage right there. That combo finishes it. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us.
Round one.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Charges forward. Delivers the pain right to the doorstep. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. What are they thinking here? Player one creates a good corner opportunity. Still slugging it out here. Takes a trip. Opts for the throw. Big counter. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Throws him. What's next? Reads their mind and techs the throw. In a dire situation, charges forward. Player one chases them down. Going on the offensive? With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive usage. Their spacing is so on point. KO. Player two picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Fight.
Getting that extra juicer with Kagero no Mai. Mai dives in from above. Player one will look to with a super art connect. Jump. Delivers the pain right to the doorstep. Charges forward.
You're in my way.
Player one is working with a better game. What can they do with it? Quick breather. Not close enough for the throw. The throw missed. Curls him from above. Player one, KO. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Not good enough.
Final round. Fight.
Throws him. A super art. Ryu-Engu. Up for the arrow. Nice counter. Clean parry. Experiencing burnout. Raw super art incoming. Will this super art do anything? Tokudeki to the face. Musasabi no Mai. Player one. Turning it up to an 11. Player one can't let cannon fight. Are they going to be able to come back and snatch victory from the jaws of defeat? He sucked Shinomibashi connect. They are done. Player one was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win.
Round one.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that comeback. Ooh, what a smart throw. Jumps up. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Knockdown. The throw connects for counter hit damage. Takes a trip. I wonder how both fighters will adapt to what we've seen so far. Taking stock. I can't keep track of these corner switches. Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. Coming through. All right, what's coming up next? Triggers the super and is looking to put this out of reach. Player one chases them down. Smart throws. That'll do more damage than usual. Closing them in there. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round two. Fight.
Overhead. Looking to impress with this super. Now, can they finish the job? Lighting up the skies with Kagero no Mai. Player one needs to use the threat of the corner here. There's a change of side. They are really going at each other this round. The reads they make now will be key. Player one, burnout activates. Take the enemy shield and get that bug. The attack continues. Delivers the pain right to the doorstep. Quiet. Oh, yo! Raw super hit. Hits them with a 96 killer bee spin. Flatlines them. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Round one.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. He's going on the offensive. Goes to the overdrive. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Goes for the throw. What's the play here? Nice counter. Smart play there. Player one is just about out of drive after that. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weak. Knockdown. Low heavy hits. Mix up incoming. Ryu-Engu. takes a trip, heats it up with a combo into super. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. Going in, KO. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Rushes down the opponent to impose their will. Uses the gauge for a super art. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Spin knuckle. Charges forward. Taps him with Busasab. Player 2 is it going on the offensive? Getting that execution with Kagero no Mai. What'll happen here? Player 2 will look to apply pressure here.
You're in my
Smart
way.
play with the throw. Going in? Can they claw their way back and give themselves a chance to win?
Too bad.
Closes with the throw. Hitting them with the smart stuff. That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances. The first round begins. No time to save that stuff for nationals. It's time to go all in. Can they use the corner to mount a comeback? An aggressive attack. Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Bops them with the target combo. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Will this super art connect? Taking stock. Uses the parry.
You're in my way.
Can't tech the throw. Player 2 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers can turn this around in their favor. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. In a dire situation, they can't charges forward. That last attack took some courage. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Goes for the jump into start. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Throws them. What's next? The Shoryu engine gives them business. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Big throws. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Player, they're going for the super art. That's not gonna hit. Off for the arrow. Jumps. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Player 1, meet a super art. It's a good spot to use the super. Player 2 is mounting a comeback. Ooh, what a smart throw. Oh, here we go. Finds the target. Taking to the face.
Stay down.
Wraps it up with a throw. Player 1 was an absolute beast in that match.